To all you Gemini, here is your monthly horoscope for March of 2020. There's quite a lot of changes happening. And let's start with the biggest one, which is Saturn is going to shift as from the 23rd of March up until the 3rd of July. So it's like a sneak preview into Aquarius. And for you Aquarius, that is your 9th house. And what does it mean? So after July, then it goes back into Capricorn, where it is now already, and where it has been for quite, quite a few times, a year and a half, almost 2 years now. Now, Saturn in your 8th house, that was not the easiest thing when it considers, you could say, the value of other people, money of other people, and all of that. I've been talking about that almost every month. But now Saturn is shifting into a fellow air sign. So Saturn is always Saturn. It's where we learn our lessons, and it's absolutely an energy of structure and an energy where of less is more, and slowly but surely kind of energy. But now, as it is in Aquarius, this is forming very good energy with you. With your Gemini energy. So actually Saturn in Aquarius for you is easier than it was with Saturn in Capricorn. So that is good news. It means that this Saturn wants to do pretty good things there in that 9th house. Now, the Saturn, the planet of structure, in an element and a sign of Aquarius is all about new stuff. It's about excitement. It's about innovation. So it's almost that combination for all of us has to do with structuring the innovative, the newness. And for you, it's in your 9th house of the mind. So a very positive transit this is. Of course, in general, I'm talking here in general. So in general, Saturn in the 9th house in Aquarius for you Geminis is very positive when it comes to learning. So if you want to learn something really innovative, new, kind of Aquarius-like, for instance, astrology or anything that has to do with connecting the dots, a very broad knowledge, this is very good because you can put more easy than normal structure into it and perseverance. So a very good time to learn something difficult, so to speak, and something that needs time to understand, even a language, a not so common language from your language, for instance. So that would do very well. Also, in general, it is your opinion, it is your point of view. So when you were maybe you used to be someone who shifts your opinion on a daily basis, now this is not going to happen anymore. Aquarius is a fixed sign, and Saturn there wants to really the negative side of Saturn in the 9th house is rigidity, that you have your thought and it's your thought and only your thought, and you want to push those thoughts into other people's thoughts. That is negative. But again, as I said, you have more possibilities to experience this in a positive way because of the trine energy. And in a positive way, this is really structuring your mind. This is really forming an opinion that can really serve you to. But it's a bit alternative, as I said. It's an opinion that it's not really mainstream, but that will serve you to be happy in life, basically. So a very interesting transit that is, but I'll keep on talking about that more and more the months to come, because Saturn is going to be there for quite a long time. And the other thing that is quite important for you is Mercury, your ruler, goes direct again. Yay! That is positive, especially because it happens in the top of your horoscope, which is the 9th and the 10th house, especially the 10th house. As from the 11th of March, you will feel that negotiations when it comes to work, when it comes to study, things go forwards again. And also with contracts and so on, especially for work, wait after the 11th, if you can, of course, to sign some new contracts. But when it comes to work and communication, and especially when it's in Pisces, it's a nice communication. It's a soft communication, and it's a compassionate, understanding communication that you're having towards the people that you relate with when it comes to your work. So this is quite interesting energy as well. And last but not least, there is Venus and Mars are in Earth signs, and Venus will be in Taurus, and at the very end of the month it's going to trine Jupiter and Pluto. Now this is really important, but because it's so positive and it's so gentle energy for you, this is happening in the unconscious hidden houses. So you're having Venus for a whole month in your 12th house, and you're having Jupiter and Pluto already quite a while in that 8th house of yours. So what does this mean? It means that there's some sort of a windfall between these two houses, and it is connected to Venus, which could be money, especially with the 8th house. So money coming your way, or there are some things happening that at the end of the month you could say, yes, I really am very, very glad that this has this has gone through a stage where I have received something. I have received a transformation as well. So it could be a gift. It could be money coming your way from other people, because it's in the 8th house. So that is taxes, inheritances, loan, money to loan as well. But there's a hidden factor behind it. So it's almost, because Venus is also in the 12th, a very unconscious house. So it is almost as if other people don't know about this. So it could be quite, maybe you're getting some money, nobody knows about it. I don't know. Whatever it is, it seems like a windfall. It's not only on a money thing and on an earthly thing, I mean, with manifesting it, but it also feeds you and does good for you on an emotional level. So it could also mean that you give something to charity. You know, Venus in the 12th house is a lot about charity. And because you do that, you get rewarded in another way, in a way of support, in a way of value by other people. And that gives you a very, very emotional, good feeling. So it's pretty deep there. It's pretty deep. It's pretty transformational. On another level, it has to do with fears that you have gone through, and that you feel, yes, this is resolved now, and you feel very good about that. And there is some sort of a peacefulness with it. Venus in the 12th house is a good time to do things on your own as well, to have some me time and alone time with the things that you love to do, whether it's meditation, right, reading a book or whatever. So very deep month for you as well, and Mars will be also in that 8th house. So there's definitely transformation and you battling your fears in a very good way. It's not always fun, isn't it? But I think Geminis, they are very wicked, and they very quick as well, and they want to go through it, and they want to get on with their lives. And that's a bit how I see it this month for you. On a relationship, I didn't really talk about relationships here, but there's nothing really special going on that is different or difficult or whatever. But I think with that Venus there in the 12th house, it's about, it's a month where the emphasis is more on you trying to find that balance in reloading your battery, so to speak, so that once Venus comes into your sign, when it's going to be next month, relationships are, love relationships are going to be a bit more in the spotlight. Having said that, I hope this is a concise and not too long video. This is my goal, by the way. Of course, they're general, but thank you so much for watching. And if you want a reading, just get in touch. Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.